Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be on Ludwig Kaiser A+ aesthetics. Um, there's a new gear for him, so that got me messing around with him. And honestly, with the plates that are in the game now, he can still hit pretty hard without the old school drip plate moveset. That's what a lot of people use. The drip plate moveset back in the day with the buff, the snowfall, the choose green, right? And it was kind of choosy and stuff. And this is like a modified version of that, but with plates you can actually get currently. Um, yeah, so it's actually pretty doggone good and fast. So the you will need this moment for sure. Miz and Maurice renew their vows. If I'm not mistaken, that's on one of the prize walls currently. You need this because of the generate 10 gems. That's what helps it a bunch. The 50% gem damage certainly doesn't hurt, but generating 10 extra gems is kind of big, and it's actually yeah, and the 50% less gem damage doesn't hurt either. So, but generating the 10 gems is the big deal with that moment. There is an Imperium moment that adds infused 225% to the leech gems, which there's 22 of, so that's significant actually on those 22. Just like his second gear adds 200% on those 22. So that will add a little bit on those 22 gems, but not the rest of them. If you don't have his first gear, though, you get 4 MP. That's the important one for this build, because letting us get the MP makes a big difference. Also, we're using the black transfusion plate because we're making leeches. We get 200% black gem damage. And then the anniversary leech plate, the bloodsucker, to get 8 multiply gems of strength 8 out there. Once you do all of that, he's got a gem buff, and multiply gems go together, you know, chef's kiss. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't recycle though, so that is worth noting. So the move charge, or the moves we're using the shotgun dropkick, 7 MP black move, 186k damage, and increase your black gem damage by 130%. Also, if it happens to be a powerhouse, it drains their red MP as well, so kind of random, but it's there. Butterfly suplex, 7 MP, make 22 random gems into leech gems of strength 89k. This is almost no damage. Unfortunately, the leech heal is very small. It's really just in here to proc the skill plate, both of them. And then the Imperial Diving Clothesline, 10 MP finisher, 350k damage, 26 random gems into black gems. And this is why we need the moment, so we're actually making 36 random gems into black gems. 26 is not enough to hit consistently. So Entourage, we have the 4 MP from the gear. We have 1 from our turn, so that's 5 black, 5 green. Yes, 5 black, 5 green. Steel gives us 9 green, and 5 black. And then we get 7 black and 1 more green for 10 green with NWO TED. So that gets you loaded in feud. We're making 3 extra black gems with Zombie HBK. If you don't have him, you could generate 2 more with Bella or Powerhouse Hogan. You know, there's a few different ones. And then we're using Chelsea Green. Obviously, Zombie, you would rather use Zombie LA Knight, but he's more rare. So we're just starting this way. I'll toss LA Knight in a second. Also, the order you do your moves matters. If you do them in the order I show you, you won't get reversed, because you can see Austin has a reversal for stealing multiply gems. So we're going to go against someone with a multiply reversal with this skill plate. This only works with skill plates. So if you went against Austin with somebody generating multiply gems, you would totally get hosed. But generating multiplies off a skill plate, you won't. So you hit the buff first, then you chuck the leech gems. And we're going to get our multiply gems. Each one of those is worth 6.5 million, so hopefully we get them all. Looks like the board's got enough black gems, no problem there. And we hit for that was a nice cascade, a very nice 98 million gem damage. And as you can see, it's very fast. So it's pretty solid, you know. If you have some of this stuff for him, you pick up some hype for him, he actually might be worth kind of a look-see if you can run this setup. Black transfusion is not in high demand at all. like whatsoever. This only has 2 black gems, so this is about as bad as a board's gonna get for us. So let's see how we do. We're gonna miss placing 7 black gems. Let's see how many multiplies we miss doing that. We missed a few. 1 and 1 was a red, and we still hit for 73 million. So not bad. I'll run it a few times. Yeah, so the black transfusion itself is not really in high demand anywhere. So it's more just the bloodsucker, and if you have the moment. Also, I think a bunch of this stuff is currently on prize walls, so we can take a look after this if I'm not mistaken. This one only has 4 black gems, but we should do better because we're only missing like 5 now. $84 million there. Yeah, it's pretty solid and runs pretty quickly, and you only have to worry about the gem boost reversal. So yeah, you could still run him, of course, with the drip plate, right? The old school way, but it's slower. He will hit harder, for sure. But it's definitely slower with having to choose, so... And then a lot of people don't have an OG drip plate. 5 black gems here. 81 million. So yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting and worth showing you guys. So yeah, it does seem like Kaiser is getting some love, Imperium's getting some love in general, so maybe he'll continue to get more moments as we go on and kind of get in an Austin situation where a bunch of gears, bunch of moments, and he starts to get really, really impressive. But I think this is quite good. Like I said, I think it was worth showing you guys because I like the gameplay loop on this. It's very, very simplistic, very easy, and can hit pretty big, actually. Just a little bit different flavor or different style than maybe you thought about playing him. $87 million that time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. But yeah, let's look and see if some of those parts are in the prize wall. So the Kaiser second gear or first gear, depending. You want at least one for the 4 MP, right? So this one here has... Nope, I think it's the Stein one. Yeah, this one, 199 is Kaiser's gear. And then I do think this has the transfusions in it as well, relatively cheap. Yeah, $3.99. Depends how your faction does, but the black transfusion is right there. Of course, the rainbow would work as well. And then the Stein's prize wall, I don't think has the rainbow transfusion, which would work just as well. They're both 200%. Rainbow obviously would be better long term. So yeah, if your faction gets a couple 3 milestones, you could pick up the Kaiser gear, and then you could pick this up potentially and run this. And then the moment is actually, I think, in the other one as well. If you're missing the moment, I think it's in this one. Yeah, $399. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Kind of surprised me. I like this setup quite a bit.